It's flipping creaky chair. Hi guys, Greg here. How's everyone doing? Hope January's treating you well. Today we're off to the Metro Kingdom. It's one of my favourites from Super Mario Odyssey. We're going to talk about swing and big band music and how this music draws from multiple kind of styles of music to create this top class banger. Let's get going. What made New Donk City cool for a Mario game is that it's just like an actual modern day city. While most kingdoms in Super Mario Odyssey are fantastical places to explore, the Metro Kingdom is familiar to anyone that has experienced the hustle and bustle of a real world concrete jungle. New Donk City is a mixing pot of cultures from all over the world, and the music is no different. The Metro Kingdom is one of my favourite tracks in the entire game because of its big band sound. Today you've probably heard the essence of big band music if you've listened to Michael Bublé or Harry Connick Jr. The big band ensemble came about in the early 20th century and was mainly used in clubs as accompaniment for dancing, but really took off around the 1940s when swing music popped off. One of the cool things about big bands, in my personal opinion, comes out of the fact that they're so large. A typical big band is usually split up into a rhythm section featuring a bass, guitar, drum kit and percussion, and then 3 distinct horn sections of saxophones, trombones and trumpets. With lots of different instruments and musicians to work with, composers can utilise each section's strengths and sounds to create exciting and varied compositions. This is a pretty large generalisation, but saxes usually handle fiddly bits featuring lots of notes due to their key layouts being spread across all of the fingers. Trombones bring the beef with their deeper, rounder sounds and offer fullness of texture. And trumpets bring the brightness and punchy in-your-face bits, being higher pitched and potentially louder instruments. We kick the piece off with the whole band in this largely unison fanfare. On the quavers in the second bar, we can hear that they aren't being played evenly. This is because the piece uses swung quavers, which is typical of the swing style. So I'd play it. Let's play it. Why not? Where isn't the trumpet? Can't even read anything nowadays. So at the start of the piece, like I mentioned, the quavers are swung here. If the quavers weren't swung and we were in straight eighths or straight quavers, it would sound like this. Which, sounds fine. I'll do it at tempo. Here we can hear that all of the notes are played the same length, like a quaver equals another quaver. Like that. But New Donk City uses swung quavers, so it sounds like this. Now we've got quaver doesn't equal another quaver. I'll explain this more in a bit. But now we've got that. Great singing, Greg. I can tell singing is my first instrument. Swing is most accurately depicted by this expression. This means that 2 written quavers should be interpreted as if they were unequal in length, specifically in a 2-to-1 triplet ratio. Triplets are 3 notes spread across 1 beat. So in our note length kind of tree that I've shown in other videos, if this was our beat, gotta be quiet for the mic, sorry. 1, 2, 3, we went da 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 da. This is quavers, da 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 da. If I split each beat down into 4 divisions, we've got semi-quavers, so da 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 da. But a triplet then means we've got 3 divisions to a note, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In swing, we're splitting up 2 of the triplets and 1 of the triplets to get swing. However, swing is really more of a feeling and isn't something that can be accurately captured by writing it down. Like most music, there are lots of stylistic nuances in big band and other swing music that are learned orally and passed down through generations of bands, while slightly evolving over time. Swung quavers can also be played along a spectrum. The swing feel can be described as being light or heavy. Swing is also a lot more noticeable when the music is slower. If you swing by the cafe in New Donk City, you can hear this cool reimagining of a classic Mario theme, and here the swing feel is much more prominent. Back to the main New Donk City theme. After the introduction, we get a brief section from the rhythm section. Here we see a couple of elements that are associated with Latin American music being incorporated into this big band feel. The bass here plays a rhythm which is based on a specific rhythm that is the heart of most Latin American music, called the son clave. A clave is a rhythm that is used to keep time in Afro-Cuban and lots of Latin American music. The son clave is a syncopated rhythm and sounds like this. So if this was our tempo, kind of da 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 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Try and do that at home. This provides the basis for the bass line's rhythm throughout New Donk City. So that covers rhythm. Where do we get our pitches from? A lot of big band music, jazz in general, uses what's called a walking bass line. This just describes a method used by basses in jazz music that allows them to get from one chord to another. Quite often in big bands or smaller jazz ensembles, a bassist would be provided with music that looks a lot like this. You'll notice that there isn't any specified rhythm or pitches here for the bassist to work with, just the framework of chords for the piece. A bassist could just play the tonic or root note of the chord in a stylistically appropriate rhythm throughout the piece. But this would be kind of dull. In these instances, a bassist will walk from one chord to another. If you remember back from our brief intro to harmony, a chord consists of the first, third, and fifth of the scale. Therefore, it's safe to say these are particularly important pitches to identifying a chord. So, the first and fifth of each chord is spread over the son clave rhythm, leaving us with this much more exciting bass line. The piano is also borrowing from the world of Afro-Cuban music, playing a variation on montuno piano. You'll notice that both of these Afro-Cuban influences rely heavily on syncopation, and this gives the music its dance feel. Moving on to the main melody for New Donk City, we see the use of some classic big band ornamentation. Who's been paying attention? Ornamentation is sort of extra decoration on a melody, and there are lots of embellishments that are very typical of big band music. Right before the main melody comes in, we hear a dramatic forte piano from the trumpets. Forte and piano, loud and soft respectively, are two dynamic markings, meaning they tell a performer how loud to play. For the purpose of music notation, forte and piano are shortened to F and P. When they are smooshed right next to each other, we get a forte piano, which instructs the performer to hit the note hard, then dramatically get quieter. Then we have a crescendo, instructing the performer to get louder. This gives us the pattern of dramatic loud, then quiet, then getting louder again. Think classic James Bond swells. These kind of exclamations are commonly written on brass instruments and pop up frequently in big band music. Another example of this stylistic ornamentation comes when the saxophones kick off the main melody. The line bending up to the note here is called a scoop, and it describes a bend up to the pitch it leads to. One final classic one comes right before the track loops around. This is called a fall, and is meant to be a messy, non-accurate slide through pitches down from the indicated starting note. New Donk City is a funky, feel-good track that remains one of my favourites from Super Mario Odyssey. By bringing together elements from big band swing and Afro-Cuban rhythms, New Donk City represents bustling city life, and the good that comes from a mix of cultures from around the world. I could listen to that one all day. So there we go, another kingdom, another great piece of music. As always, comment down below any tracks you want me to cover in these kind of series of videos. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw, or thumbs down if you didn't. I'm back streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays around 2ish. Stop squeaking, chair, flipping heck. And I will see you all next week. Bye for now.